Kira, you got so upset earlier this season that you actually quit.
Yeah, we
What's that
butted
about?
heads a lot this season.
What's that about?
When we were home, she had a lot of people there. Abby's took her out of the group number.
Raise your hand if your kid's ever been taken out of a group number.
Mine's been taken out plenty.
So it's not fair and you have to quit when your kid's taken out? I mean...
Jesslyn, you know what? In that situation right there, Kalani had practice, learned the dance. Can you shut your mouth for 10 seconds?
You quit twice this year, Kira.
Yeah, because I don't put up with...
Well, it doesn't look like pyramid setup, so guess we're not having that today.
Oh, at least it's nice and cool in here.
Hey, lovers.
Oh, look, you and Kalani have the same pants.
No?
She knows what time we start.
Oh, good. All right, so we're ready to go? All right. Are you warm enough? Okay.
Did you watch their solos?
No. We're gonna do back, second, fourth, bottom mount, back, second, fourth, bottom mount, 8 to the front, 4 pointed, 4 flexed. And on 8, you're gonna catch that foot.
So, Abby, I know that I'm glad to see you back. That's great. Sincerely, very glad that you're okay.
Tuck the derriere, tuck, 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 tuck.
But trying to figure out where,
Fix it. Feel that wrap around there. Be afraid of.
what are your plans moving forward?
Feel that. Feel that. No, don't invert. You don't need to invert this knee. You need to just rotate this hip down.
Are you just going to come sporadically? Are you going to come on a daily basis? Will you come to competitions?
I don't know. I guess it's going to be on a day-to-day basis when I'm needed at my studio. I have to run there and catch it, hold, hip down, scoop up tall, scoop, scoop, releve, hold.
They need to dance, so why can't you let Gianna come in here and let them dance?
This is my job. This is what I'm doing. This is what I was hired to do. For the last few weeks, all these moms wanted were classes. Well, now I'm giving them classes. And what do? They interrupt me. Really?
Abby?
Yes.
You know Alexa was here this weekend. She stayed to choreograph a solo for Kalani this weekend because we're going to Arizona and it's her hometown and... It would be with you. Alexa wants to work together with you.
I really need to do my job. If she wants to come in and learn from me, that's fine.
Abby, just stop playing your games and give us an answer.
Can I continue warming the girls up over there? Or do you want to keep them in here?
Well, I think they should be in this space. We're just having a little controversy over, I guess, my job description.
Abby, would it be okay if G finishes up their stretch and we go talk to you in there?
Well, I don't really have too much to say to anyone.
All right, 5 minutes.
5 minutes is 5 minutes less with the kids.
You haven't been in the studio with the girls for a week, so what's 5 minutes gonna hurt?
I have hundreds of girls at home that haven't been with me for weeks.
So what's another 5 minutes? Why would it hurt?
Well,
All right, come on, let's go out. Come with us. 5 minutes, I promise.
I don't have to watch all the time, is it?
1:15.
Okay. At 1:20, you leave them yourself and you get me. Don't let anyone stop you.
It's an uncomfortable conversation, and sincerely, we were concerned that you weren't here last week. That's what we talked about.
Bull crap.
Well, you and Kira got pretty heated. I don't know,
It had nothing to do with her. Actually, it was you.
It was me. It completely makes no sense that Abby is putting all that blame on me for what happened to the competition. She called you things I would never dream of calling you.
Kalani, let's go. Go. She's a... I'm done. Yeah, you are. I'm done.
It had nothing to do with that.
Abby, I know you're close with Kira, but you need a reality check. Like, it was not my fault.
You made the comment in the dressing room. If you had the chance, I don't know why you wouldn't help someone.
Everyone's just trying to help. It's no different than me sewing her costume today. If you can help somebody, why wouldn't you?
I have news for you. I've helped a lot of children.
Great.
I've helped hundreds of
You don't
children.
have to prove yourself to me,
I've
Abby.
bought meals, I've
Amazing.
driven, I've sat.
You don't have to prove anything to me, Abby. Teach the girls.
For years and years and years and years and years.
But Abby, what did that have to do with last week?
Nothing.
I think in Abby's eyes, she can deflect and target Jess. Even though we all know Kira cursed her out, Jess is a scapegoat because Abby knows she needs Kalani to win.
Just telling you, it's in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Set my alarm.
That was a smokescreen.
It's okay. It's all good.
No, it's not okay.
You may think it's not okay. I think it's perfectly fine because we worked it out.
Don't, it's not okay.
And you know what, Kira? You should have stood up and said, I didn't do anything because you're the one that fought with her. I didn't say anything. You called Abby a no one else would do that.
You're right.
No one else would do that and get away with it.
She's treated your kid 10 times worse than what she did to Kalani on a daily basis, and you sit there and let her. I don't, and I won't stand for it.
Right, you'll leave just like you did the last time.
Exactly.
Right. You're all talk, Kira.
So good to see you. How's it all going? I think it's going good. The dance routines are not who Kalani truly is as a dancer.
Her talents are not being showcased to her full potential.
Right, they're being showcased to what Abby's perceived her as. She's clearly stated 1,000 times over and over again that she's an acro dancer. We both know
That's not what she wins her national every title with.
Last time Kalani went up against Ava, she lost because Abby gave her an acro solo. Kalani's not an acro dancer. She's contemporary, she's lyrical, she's a ballerina. Alexa is gonna show the type of dancer that Kalani really is.
I'm gonna do my best to help fix Kalani and make her prepared for the weekend, but we have a lot of work to do. She hasn't been training, so...
Let's go in and talk to Abby then and
Okay.
get ready to do this thing.
Oh, look. Oh.
Alexa here to do a solo for Kalani. Do you know that the candy apples are gonna be here? It's Jeanette. She's choreographing their number.
No, she's not.
She's kissing up first. She's kissing up a little bit first.
So Alexa's here. She's prepared to start the solo.
What music?
She picked it out. She found it.
Okay, well, I didn't approve that song, so.
Yeah.
Was she mousy or what?
No.
Like, come on, where's all the vibrato, You're down there, well, I'm leaving if she doesn't let it happen.
It's almost comical watching Kira in action. Miss Tough, bold, I can take care of business. All of a sudden, she's like a shadow.
Do you want to hear the song then, Gia? Or
Nope.
It's different than what she normally does, but I think it'll showcase her maturity.
What's your story?
Just here to teach my student.
what?
I cannot believe how disrespectful Kira is being to me right now. From day one, I have treated Kalani with the utmost respect. I treat this kid like she's my own. And now her mother doesn't think I want her to perform beautifully in front of her friends and family. Of course I do. Kira, this is really gonna tarnish our friendship.
Kalani is doing a solo this week. It has nothing against you. We're going to Arizona. Her dad's flying in. She has like 30 family members. But
Kira needs to stop being so high maintenance about this solo. I mean, I get it, we're going to her hometown, but we've all had family come here.
Her dad's coming, and
It doesn't matter. My husband's been here and JoJo didn't even have a solo. I didn't even ask, much less ask for a choreographer and bring in someone. Shouldn't the group come before your solo? I mean, I just feel like we're going against the Candy Apples this weekend, and Kira is taking all of the group time to talk about Kalani's solo that she wants to use another teacher for. Once again, Kira thinks she and Kalani are better than everyone else, and we're just a bunch of bottom feeders. This is bull.
she really, really wants to be here. She really wants to.
Sign my contract. She needs to be under me. So I have a non-compete clause. I have the whole loyalty thing. That's what I'm gonna get right now.
The
Plot just thickens.
So in order for Alexa to do the solo, she has to sign one of
A
Abby's.
non-compete contract.
What does that mean?
Non-compete means you do this for me, you can't do it for everybody else.
Or Kalani has to enter the solo independent and not under ALDC.
I mean, I know Abby a lot longer than Kira does, and I know how Abby is. There's always consequences when you go against Abby.
I don't feel comfortable signing the contract.
You have got to be kidding. There's so much at play right here.
I'm getting upset, and I can look over at Gianna and I see her getting upset. I don't have time for this. And frankly, I don't want to deal with it anymore. It is what it is. But don't put blame on me when it comes back to bite you in the ass.
Bigger. I don't see it. It's not enough. Tight. That movement was really sloppy. Bump, bump, bump. Boom. Turn. Head. Think about your turnout. Squeeze your leg. Use shoulders down. See, I feel like I'm critiquing, like every single time. It's like shoulders, stomach, arms, plie, turnout, buckle. Like all those details, like you used to do that all the time for me. Like I don't understand. I'm trying to fix all the things that Abby has not critiqued on you. And it doesn't seem the same energy as like when you dance at my studio.
Alexa is right. I'm not dancing the same way that I usually dance whenever I'm in class with her all the time. Because Alexa's choreography and Abby's choreography, they're both totally different things.
It's just lacking. Like you can't just do the steps.
Yeah, she's very unsure of a lot of it. You're not dancing like yourself. Really, you should be embarrassed.
Okay, well, maybe I am.
Because it's only you who are gonna make the change.
Exactly, so just let me do it.
Well, you've done it like 5 times. I think you should already have that confidence boost
It's really
back.
hard when you haven't done it in 3 months.
Or your eyes. You look like you're marking. Counts. Develope, body, feet.
It's not like Abby to bite her tongue, not to speak. Alexa's correcting and correcting and correcting Kalani like I've never seen before. And Abby just kept her mouth closed.
Every time that you perform in front of people now, it's not the same like you perform for me. You just like get nervous and like stage fright and like non-consistent and not Kalani.
I'm just freaking her out.
Abby, say it out loud. I see your face. Just say it. The look on your face is like you have something to say.
What do you?
Kira suddenly wants my input now. She's made it quite clear that Gianna and I do subpar choreography. There's no backpedaling. Remember, you left your studio for a reason.
Kalani, you're the only one that can want this. Nobody can want it more than you.
I've been told that since I was 10 years old, and I think I understand it by now.
Okay, well then you know how big it is. You have Ava, who you lost to, who's right next door, so nobody can want it more than you.
She wants it.
All right, we gotta get going here.
Good luck, Kalani. Thank you. Okay, good luck. Good job.
This is Kalani's moment to shine. I've been talking a big game, and she better not blow it. She has to win.
Here is Kalani with The Investment.
Places, please. In the first scene. Now turn to scene 2. Courses collide.
will stand by the decision I made with bringing in Alexa this week, because clearly Kalani shined out there and she danced like I know Kalani as a dancer.
Nia, are you 13?
I'm 13.
Kenzie's 10. We're 12 exactly with her. Junior's 9 to 11.
This competition's teen division starts with age 12. Because of Kalani and Nia, they pull the average age up above 12. So if I pull one of them out, then we're back in the junior division where we belong. With Kalani, we were entered in 9 to 11 anyway, when we're clearly 12. It's basic math.
Oh, wait, she's not doing the group?
No.
Why is she not doing the group?
She pulls the age up.
So this is like punishment then, since Alexa did her solo, she's gonna be punished and be thrown out of the group?
Not at all. You're saying that this team is gonna dance teen, but she's not a teen, she's not a teen, she's not a teen, and she's not a teen. So they're not dancing teens. This junior elite competition team is competing junior, 9 to 11. With Kalani in the routine, the average age is 12. That means they would dance 12 to 14 in an older division. That's not happening.
This is her hometown. Her dad is flown in. She has like 40 people here to see her dance.
JoJo should not be dancing teen, just like Kalani should not be dancing junior, period.
We all warned Kira that Abby will have the last word. And now we have to reblock the whole group number. And the Candy Apples are out there. We have to beat them. We need her in the group.
It is embarrassing to come to your home state, get pulled from her group number. So we're just gonna stay backstage and kind of stay away from everybody.
Fourth place. Goes to entry number 22, Praying Mantis.
What a joke. Fourth place, come on. It just doesn't make any sense.
And your highest scoring teen solo, the heavyweight belt champion of the world. Can we get the belt out here? This goes to entry number 23, The Investment from Annie Dance Company.
Kalani won. Maybe it wasn't a bad thing bringing Alexa in. Maybe Kalani doesn't need Abby. They'll just go when you're respected. Let's go. We're done. Thank you.
This is all because you're not in this group, kids?
It's not fair to her to be giving up everything, come to her hometown, and then be taken out of the group number. It's not fair. She's done. Completely.
Oh, don't say that.
No, she said it. She made the choice. She said it. She's not doing it.
Think about it.
She said it. At this point now, I'm just so sick and tired of the two-faced.
Abby, you want to treat my child like that? We'll go home and we'll get training.
She's got 4 more years of dance left. Am I really gonna give it up for someone who wants her one day, doesn't want her the next day, wants her in the group number this day, doesn't want her in the group number that day?
No, I really want you to think about it. I want it to be fine.
No, she doesn't want me there, so what's the point of being here?
But that's like, I don't believe that
class every day.
she's
That's
saying
what I
that
deserve.
because she's mad at your
Oh,
mom.
honey. I will not work that way. I won't.
I hate to see Kalani go. And that leaves a big hole in our group. Teen or not teen, Kalani is an asset to our group.
Kalani is not in this group dance. It's already way too involved. There's no way.
I get that Kalani missed a day and that all the girls worked yesterday. I understand that. But I also understand that a lot of people miss days and still get put in the group number. Maddie has.
Well, she does because she's doing a job that was pre-approved, not because you stormed out and said, I quit. I mean, you cannot compare what Maddie does to you leaving with Kalani. I want Kalani back on the team, but the fact of the matter is, Kira needs to get back into Abby's good graces, and the only way to do that is to know what battles are the big ones to fight, what battles she has to walk away from.
I'm gonna go talk to her. Abby, I'm coming to talk to you. I know you're probably busy.
Right, and you're supposed to be above it, and then when you hinge backwards, you're beneath it, but I think you should look up. Hi.
Can you put her in the group number?
No.
But she literally had the worst day yesterday. And I'm telling you this because she loves you.
Well, I love your kid too, but I think you don't always make the right choices.
She says, I'm a dancer, I'm not a singer, I'm not anything else. I'm a dancer. And she knows that. Kalani's here and she wants to dance for you. Will you give her a chance?
I would love to have Kalani dance. That's not a problem. The problem is that we are in the middle of the number. All the choreography on the fence, all the timing, that's all been worked out.
I get it, but Abby, if anyone can do it, it would be you. If you wanted to put her in the number, you could put her in the number.
But I already did the work, Kira. That's the thing. It's not about your kid. It's just about throwing another kid in. We've done the work. We have worked our butts off.
The thing is Kalani's here. She wants to dance.
No.
This is ridiculous.
Sit your out a group dance for a week.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you're not in it.
Right.
Get over it.
Don't jeopardize everyone else for you.
I
Be
understand
selfless,
that.
not selfish.
And I'm not, and I never have been. Because if I was selfish, I certainly wouldn't be here. Because this is about Kalani.
No, it's not about Kalani. It's not about Kalani. That's where you're wrong. It's not about Kalani. It's about a group of 5 other little girls
No, I
that have to
understand
work
that.
harder because your kid made a dumb mistake or you did. So you're asking all of us.
Everybody makes
You're
mistakes.
asking us to bend over backwards, take one up for your kid, and I'm not doing it anymore. Kalani is not in the dance. She is not in this group dance, period.
Stop begging for it.
Getting her more agitated and working her up and being like, you gotta put her in, it's just gonna make matters
It's
worse.
gonna make it worse.
We move
Okay.
on.
Move on.
Move on.
Move on.
Have a brain and walk away while I'm on the phone. Be respectful of that.
I will.
Go ahead. Yep.
That's never good.
I mean, why did you come back?
Now Abby's all wound up.
I quit. All right, see you girls. Everybody's finished for the day.
The kids need to work on the dance.
Why does everybody have to get punished because Kira came back?
Right.
And Abby didn't want her.
Right.
This is... The kids have to dance.
You went in and you started on Abby and the kids.
No, I didn't start on Abby.
But you were supposed to do
Don't tell me what I did.
saw the whole
went in there
thing.
to talk to her.
It's not fair to punish the kids because you decided to leave. It's not fair to the children. The children are the ones that always get hurt.
Right.
Oh dear. One more day before competition. Yeah, we're in bad shape.
You and Abby had a big blowout up in Fresno. Tell us what happened.
Abby got really upset, and when Kalani went to give her a hug, she put her hand in front of her face and said, you can go over there with JoJo and Nia. And I just flipped.
Let's take a look at the clip.
Girls, go give Miss Abby a hug.
No, then let her hug.
It's okay.
She's hurting
Don't
right now.
cry.
Don't go away from me.
We love you.
It's okay.
No. It's okay.
Abby, I don't know why you would ask the other girls to walk away from you because they support you just as much. It has nothing to do with what you teach and what you don't teach.
Don't care. You guys are being ridiculous.
Fine, do it without us. Oh my hell, we don't give a damn.
It's ridiculous.
Down.
Don't point your finger at me.
So don't you dare try and make my child look like that. Don't you dare.
Call Maddie B.
Go to hell. Go to hell.
Your kid would rather be with any other mother here than with you.
Stand here and let you talk to my child like that. Everybody else will, I will not. I am so sick of that. Claudia, let's go. Go. She's a I'm done. Yeah, you are. I'm done. Do not treat my child like that.
You begged me to get your kid back.
Do not.
I want this kid with me. I don't want her with you. Sleeping with some guy you're not even married to. No.
And look what you do. Look what you do. Kira, get in here. Get in here. No, you go to hell too.
Now that you've seen that again, what do you think?
She shunned my kid off because she didn't deserve that. Nobody is gonna treat my kid like that and put their hand in their face. And she did. I felt like she was shunning her off because of what I did that week with Cassandra and trying to get a class.
It wasn't.
So, Abby, tell us your side of the story. What happened?
It wasn't about treating the kid like that. It was about one kid hugged me, then the next kid, and it was just going on and on and on and on. And I was trying to get up and get out of the room.
Because there's so many kids. There are 6 children. The best thing you could do is say, I was an emotional wreck and I messed up.
That's it. Your emotions were running on such a high, you probably don't even realize the behavior that was going on.
It was a big reaction.
It was.
It was a very big reaction. So, Abby, after your big fight with Kira, you disappeared for a week. You didn't come to competition. You didn't come to rehearsals. Why?
When you're thrown out and you're banned from the set.
Why do you think you were asked to leave?
Several reasons.
Taking your shirt off.
I mean, when your
Professionals keep their shirts on.
Yeah.
Let's take a look and see what happened.
Don't you dare keep getting my stuff. I've been doing this for how many years? How many years before you came along? I am leaving. I've had enough. 4.5 years of success, opportunities, and yet I'm the bad guy. I bought a few classes. Please. I don't need this. Peace out.
Ladies, what do you think?
The situation got crazy. Someone had to leave. It couldn't be the kids because they had to
You
dance.
were not in a good frame of mind, and you needed to be removed. There was a way to act in a professional capacity. Apparently, you have difficulty with that.
Not really.
You're holding up note cards written with a pen. That looks like you're in kindergarten. That is not professional.
Can somebody print these on a computer for me? There were a lot of things that led up to that moment. And when they told me to leave, I thought, woo, see ya.
Abby, you took Nia out of the Bollywood number.
I did,
Why?
because we didn't have enough costumes.
Holly, have there been other costume problems?
Costuming has been an issue for the entire season. I think all the moms shared the same concern.
Every Friday night, we're picking things, sewing things, making things, gluing things, stoning things. And we don't get any recognition. We're happy to do it
Every Friday night, Abby hands us like a roll of toilet paper, a square of tissue, and a sequin and says, here, MacGyver up a costume so your kid looks fabulous on television. And we're like...
But it's your responsibility, Abby, as the dance teacher. There's a budget for it, and that's your job. My child was not permitted to dance because you didn't have enough costumes
Because
for
your
2 other
child
children.
got a solo.
But
Instead.
other people had duets.
Okay, so I'll
That's
take
not
the
fair.
solo
Kendall had
back.
a solo. Kendall had a solo that week. So, I mean, it's just arbitrary. Then I don't
I
understand
made
why
a
she didn't do a
decision
solo in the group dance.
in my casting of the group dance to pull her out to work on the solo, period. So
For the
next
group-
time,
the group
no
costume.
solo, and I'll make sure she's in the group.
No, Nia deserves a solo.
Instead of being honored and proud and
She
taking the
was
cup half
honored.
full that my kid
Why
got a solo
does Nia
this
have
week.
to have either
Woohoo!
or? Why is Nia either or? A solo or a group? Who else gets either or? No other child on this team has to have either or.
No
That's
other child on this
outrageous.
team.
That's outrageous.
Oh,
Does
come
Kendall
on.
have either or? Does Maddie have either or? Mackenzie?
You know darn well that Nia's solos have not produced what other people's have. It's plain and simple.
Abby, you sound insane.
I wanted her to concentrate on the solo. I wanted her to succeed, to be a pro doing the solo. Done.
Okay, and you know what? She did a fine job, and she still rose to the occasion, as she always does.
Not everybody is always going to be in the group. That's it.
Maddie is given a solo this week. It's in the junior division, and she's going to be competing head-to-head against Ava, and I don't think we have anything to worry about. Mackenzie beat Ava, just saying.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, only an idiot would open a door when they heard music playing.
Well, I didn't hear music, or else I wouldn't open the door. So.
We just got to get moving. Thanks.
Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and walk to the stage. All right. Ava wanted to say good luck to the girls.
What's good? We got it. Yes.
I think Jeanette is a fool. I think she's trying to intimidate, but she is pretty pathetic. Maddie has gone against her and won every time. So just accept it and move on.
Abby didn't teach one class while we were out here. I'm sorry, how many classes did you offer a week? Exactly. And then Gianna saying, oh, we stretch every day. I don't think they've stretched in class since that.
Right, and you're a dance teacher, so why didn't you stretch your kid at home before you came?
She does.
Oh, well, we're not seeing the results.
She does. You know why? Because you don't let her do anything.
You're her mother. If you don't like my training, hit the road, Jack.
There wasn't any training this year.
JoJo has an album in a recording studio. Didn't have time for one ballet class that I did schedule. Maybe it was your kid's fault we lost.
Maddie's solo was the best dance of the whole season. Ava was,
Bloodstream, Jordan.
There's a kid that just won one division, level-wise. How can she be in 2 different levels? What is going on? There's definitely an error.
Hold on. So if I could just bring your trophy right back up here real quick.
There we go.
Just bring it right back here.
Your tuxedo's fabulous, but you gotta figure out what you're doing.
All right. In second place, someone special, Maddie.
that is crazy.
She's second. How is she second? Who beat her?
And in first place, the myth of the mermaid, Ava.
What is this? It's a joke.
Guess what? The judges hear her. Like, that's disrespectful to them.
Had she been second any other time, fine, no problem, but not today. Because they had given out the overall high scores, then they took them back, then they were giving them out again. Nothing else the man said could be taken seriously.
And in our overall small group category, in second place, the Waiting Room, Abby Lee Dance Company.
Okay, I'm sorry, but girls, we need to walk out.
I'm done. It's embarrassing.
I was just shocked. We can't win all the time, but I thought we definitely should have won with this one.
First place, 2015 Nationals champion, Moving Target, Broadway Dance Academy.
Did everyone pay to come to this, or was it free? You paid to come to this? You should all make a line and demand your money back for your kid's entrance fee, as well as your fee to walk in here, because this is a joke. The first moment that man opened his mouth, I knew this was a show and we were in big trouble. I cannot sit there one more second and have our work that we put in all year long, all season, go down in flames like this. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Before you all leave, we've got something very special to do. Wait.
Go that way, go that way, go that way.
Can't move.
Yes, they can. It's illegal.
One more
You
reward.
can't hold children against their will in the state of California.
I think Abby's lost her mind. Again.
How do we get out?
I told you this at the beginning of the season. Don't behave this way. It's like come full circle. She walked out on a competition and she took Jill, Melissa, Kira with her. I don't even know what they're walking out on. At this point, what's left? I don't know.
It's so sad. After everything we've been through, we all left our families, we've traveled everywhere, and we're ending it like this. But once again, if we had a leader that was like, hey girls, it's okay. You know, we had a great year. We went to Australia, we came to LA. You did music, you did television, you did acting. Don't think about this second place trophy. Think about the whole experience, and that should be first overall in your life. That's what we're missing. We're missing that leader.
I'm sure the whole world's gonna think poorly of me, but I'm out here in LA and I feel like I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. The kids worked their butts off to be the best that they could be. And then this happens? The journey that we have been on has been overwhelming. And I just opened a brand new studio here. What's gonna happen with this? I am scared to death.
Following an explosive nationals, Abby sent a text to everyone, ordering them not to show up to the reunion show today.
Good morning. It's like a party in here.
We have the reunion show today, and we were getting crazy text messages from Abby.
However, everyone is here except Abby.
Guess who texted Kira? It was Abby. Do you think she's gonna come? I blocked Abby.
You did? I'm like, I'm not getting your silly texts today all day long. Horrible people.
After hearing that the moms came without her, Abby has arrived.
Abby's coming to set. He's coming to set.
She refuses to speak to anyone, and as we ready for the show today, everyone is wondering what's going on inside Abby's head.
She's just sitting in the chair, just sitting there, playing on her phone. She's got papers. She just took out of her bag and put under her seat. She's up to something.
We'll find out soon enough tonight on Dance Mom's City of Angels. Hi, and welcome to Dance Moms, the City of Angels. I'm Jeff Collins, the executive producer of Dance Moms. The Abby Lee Dance Company recently left Pittsburgh for the bright lights of Hollywood. Tonight, everybody's gonna have a chance to share what they think of the Abby Lee Dance Company, Los Angeles, and the girls are gonna be here performing some of their award-winning dances that were created right here in Hollywood. So let's get started. Please welcome Abby, Jesselyn, Holly, Kira, Melissa, and Jill. So, Abby, we had a very big, dramatic, emotional ending to the season. The two big top lines were Ava beat Maddie, and that the ALDC teen group came in second. So tell us about it. What are your feelings? Okay, fixed. Explain that to us. So, ladies, anybody else?
It was a disastrous nationals for us. Our kids danced and looked great, but they didn't get judged properly. I think it was orchestrated.
No question. The award ceremony was not run well. But to critique a competition that we went to and say it's fixed, absolutely disgraceful. I have never heard us say something was fixed when we win. When we lose, all of a sudden, a competition's fixed.
So to
That's
all
what it
those
comes
kids
across.
that won, it's a joke.
I think the competition was a joke. If they want to feel like they're fabulous because they won, let them feel
Well, they
that way.
did win. They had the highest score. They won.
Everything was all screwed up at nationals. Like, they had no credibility by the time they ended up giving all of their awards out because they were giving kids awards that weren't in that category.
We agree that the master of ceremony seemed a bit confused and was very nervous.
A bit's an understatement.
This was nationals, Jeff.
Fair enough, fair enough.
That's not fair to our kids.
Fair enough. Here's the thing that I don't understand. You guys walked out of the award ceremony. Why?
Awards were over. The kids were
Awards
finished.
were not over.
Yes, they were.
They were not over.
When Melissa wanted to leave, they had announced second overall. So did you think it was the end and they weren't going to announce first overall? Or were you being a sore loser and you wanted to get up and walk out?
No, I wasn't. The competition was over. We waited until the end.
No,
I
Melissa.
sat through the whole...
Melissa was the first one that.
I
it was
sat
not
there
over.
and said we're leaving.
You looked like sore losers, and that's why the crowd booed you when you walked out.
Abby, you've made it clear in the past that Frank, the owner of this competition, is a friend of yours.
No.
We obviously just saw you say to Frank that you enjoyed going to his competitions and that you liked him.
Yeah, but he's not my friend. He's a person I do business with.
You obviously held him in high enough regard to say that in person. Why would you think that all of a sudden he would be corrupt?
It happens.
Holly and Jess, you chose not to walk out.
Right.
So, because of the fact that we don't want to destroy this man's reputation, Frank, who is the owner of this competition, we asked him to come back and talk to you. Let's take a look at this and see what he said.
I just wanted to come in and say, you know, we try to put on a very, very fair competition. If I didn't, word would get out immediately like wildfire, and I would have no business. I don't fix anything for anybody. My job is to run the best possible event. And I would hate for you to think that there's something going that's wrong.
We do not.
Zero.
You know?
I'm so sorry you got caught in a crossfire.
No, I'm not worried about it.
You supported this man for 4 years, and now all of a sudden his competitions are fixed.
Because we've won nationals 4 years in a row.
And those weren't fixed.
Well, I don't know, Jess. Now I have
we
no
don't know.
idea.
Now we question everything.
Regardless if they were or weren't.
I mean, you just questioned it when you lost.
Did you go to those competitions in the past?
No, never.
We've never been to a Frank competition?
Yeah, we have. At Abby's request, we went to his competition.
All right, well, moving on. One thing that we haven't talked about is Kathy.
Thank God.
Where's Kathy?
Who cares? Think about it. If she wanted to be here, she would be here. Oh, God, please don't tell me she's here.
That would be funny.
It seems like Jeanette has stepped up and taken Kathy's place. What do you guys think about Jeanette?
Jeanette's very nice. She's 10 times nicer than Kathy. I'll take her any day of the week.
Well, let's see what she thinks. Jeanette, come on out. Welcome. Have a seat. Jeanette, let's talk about what's on everyone's mind. Nationals.
Well,
congratulations.
Thank you.
On your win.
Well, first of all, thank you. I'm sitting back there, and I'm honestly shocked. Melissa, I consider you a friend. How many times has Maddie won over Ava? And even if I didn't agree with it, I always walked up to Maddie and congratulated her. I never once called the competition fake.
I'm happy for Ava.
And
Congratulations.
you know what? And thank you guys. Thank you for sitting there and congratulating Ava and my team. I think we can all agree here that the way it was ran was a little bit chaotic, but that does not mean that the scores were fixed.
Competitions make mistakes.
You're right. Competitions
Okay,
make mistakes,
that's
but that's
all we're
not.
saying.
That has
Listen,
nothing to do with the judging.
It's a mess
No,
and you know it.
it was a mess.
You know-
But how do you think those kids feel after that big win? That was a huge win for Ava.
It was a huge
the people
win.
That she
Why was
thought
it a
that
huge
were
win? Because she beat Maddie
She's
or
never
because she
beat Maddie
won?
in her life. That's why.
It was a national win. For this woman to sit there and tell the crowd that they need to get up and walk out was completely ludicrous.
Oh, please, really, people?
How about if there's a problem, you finish out the competition,
That's the point.
you pick up the phone and call the director on Monday like a professional.
One more solo. And I think going into last week, I assumed that that solo would go to Kalani.
We all assumed that. However, going into the solo, you said whoever comes out on top gets the solo.
No, I said might.
Well,
That's not, I don't think anyone's interpretation of what you said was the might.
I think it should go to Nia.
No.
It was head to head. It's been that was the challenge the entire time.
When you're knocked out, you're knocked out. Like, I took it for what it was worth.
I agree with that, but I think in this instance, I don't agree because it was a competition judged by kids. As Kalani's mom, I do feel that it was not a fair battle as far as a kid judging.
Last week, we weren't dismissing it when we knew we were going into the competition. Regardless, I think, honestly, Abby...
Actually, I think that
wait
you're
a second.
going
You
way
said,
out-
you've
No,
said plenty.
you said plenty because
You're the first time I'm
telling me
talking.
that I'm taking away your child's
My
win, and I
point
just
is,
said
I don't need
I'm
to talk
not.
to you. Abby, honestly, she is the only person on this team who's never done a solo at nationals.
Nia's doing the solo. It's called No Matter What. All right?
Did Nia feel great about getting a solo at nationals when Abby begrudgingly gave it to her? No, but you're excited because you get to do a solo at nationals.
Holly has a lot going on outside of what we do here, and Holly's always late because she's off with Nia doing
not true.
No,
How
Holly,
dare you?
wait.
Always late. Oh.
Holly, I'm not making it a bad thing.
Well, I think, too, a lot of it, too, is like the two kids on the team that probably missed the most school and had to make up were your two kids.
No, but Nia was on time. She took advantage of opportunities, but Nia has done and fulfilled all
so
of
you
her
miss
schoolwork.
school and other things to take advantage of
No, she did not
opportunities.
miss school.
You miss
Missing
school in the
school would mean
morning
that-
and then you do it in the afternoon.
Absolutely.
but
Always
yes.
make it up.
Okay, But when we were all together, you were out making opportunities for your child doing something else. It never used to be like that. That's all. Don't be so defensive, Holly.
Falsifying information.
No, you're very defensive, and
Because
you shouldn't
you're lying.
be. Holly, do not sit there and call me a liar. Everybody here knows your kid wouldn't come. She wouldn't. She'd do it later in the day because you
She
would
went to school. You can go to school
Right.
before
Okay. You
or
didn't
after.
show up
She
when
went to
everybody
school
else
after.
did.
So you're saying she didn't go to school. That's a lie.
I didn't say she didn't go to
You
school.
did.
I said she didn't show up.
She
Holly,
went to school
Holly,
in
be
the
quiet for
afternoon.
once and listen to
She
what I'm
went to school
saying.
when she was supposed
Holly,
to
be quiet
after.
for once and listen
You
to
know
what I'm
what?
saying.
I'm not gonna
be
have this
quiet
one
for
Okay,
once.
hold on.
She will never be
I'm sorry.
quiet
Wait,
because
wait,
she
wait.
can never
Wait, hold on.
listen to what anybody else says.
If she is going to talk about Nia,
Okay.
I'm
going to school,
not
which is a
talking
lie.
about Nia.
You
I understand.
you just
I
said
said
it.
Okay,
you,
hold on, guys. We can only
Holly.
hold on, Holly. Hold on a second. We
Not,
can't.
because that's a lie.
I understand.
Saying
Holly,
I'm
I
always
did not
late
lie.
and that Nia
Did
doesn't
I
go to
not?
school.
I think
Not
you've
doing
made
it.
your point, Holly.
No.
Holly. I think you made your point.
You know what?
Bye-bye, Holly.
Goodbye.
Bye, Felicia. Go, Holly.
Ignorant.
Holly,
Listen,
hold on.
bye, Felicia.
I know. I get it.
Ignorant women.
Holly.
I didn't
Holly.
say it.
Felicia, own
That's
that.
fine. That's
You're
what
a
they
liar.
wanted.
You're
She
a
can dish it
liar.
out, but she can't take it.
Joe, I think you've made it a point. Holly, I don't think you should leave. I think you should have a seat. And let's finish the show really quick, okay? Everyone's made their point. Okay. So Holly, do you think your approach is working for Nia?
It seems to be working. I'm very happy. I have no regrets.
Going into competition, I feel nervous.
This morning at the hotel, Erin walks up to me, puts her hand on my arm, and says, "Don't F with me about my daughter" before her solo.
She was bawling her eyes out, screaming, "Don't worry about what any of these mothers or kids have to say. They're just trying to psych you out before you go on stage. Don't worry about them. They're nobodies."
I have said nothing negative about Savannah. Why she chose me out of all the moms to walk up to and say that is beyond my recollection.
Well, that was a big crowd, guys. I'd at least put Abby in a good mood. I hope.
Erin, how are you feeling today?
I'm great. Everything's perfect.
Well, it's not perfect. She walked up to me and was like, "Don't come at me today in the dressing room," and I have no idea why she would say that.
No, let's go. Put your headphones on. Headphones, let's go.
I mean, like, you totally walked up to me at the lobby and you said, "Don't come up to me." Like,
Hello.
I'm just asking, why would you think that I would come up to you?
Headphones, let's go.
I totally wouldn't do anything to your daughter.
But you are right now, because you won't shut your mouth.
All I'm asking is why did you come up to me?
You are a pathetic mother. If you're gonna do this in front of the kids, go away. Go away.
Actually, she looks pretty pathetic.
Erin. Listen, look at me.
I don't know what's
Savannah, let's go. Savannah.
I'm trying not to cry, but I don't get it.
Don't listen. Come on, Erin.
You need to stay calm. This was their goal, was to try to screw you up.
Just calm down. Look at me. Nothing's happening. You're getting ready for your solo, okay? Do you want to stretch her somewhere else?
Yeah, away from all
Do
this
you want
crap.
to take her back into the dressing room?
No, absolutely not. She's not going in there except for to change her clothes. That's it.
Look at me.
Abby's gonna be like, "Why aren't you in here?" Is she?
Don't cry, sweetheart. Please don't cry.
Okay, I don't want Abby to see me crying.
Exactly. Calm down.
Let's go.
She can't see me crying.
Come on. We'll go in there in 10 minutes.
She's gonna yell at me.
She's not gonna yell at you. She's gonna think I'm a smart parent from removing you from the drama. You stay out here. Do not come back for any reason.
Erin. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I can't do this anymore. Now she's gonna go on stage and dance like for the whole world to see.
You have to be strong, remember? You have to be a rock.
Are you me? I want her to dance. I don't want her to have mothers nitpicking her, talking about her, talking about me, making her question herself, making her self-doubt, worry about other things in the freaking dance.
She's like, "I'm doing something to her daughter." Did I just do something to her daughter?
No.
I just think Erin is like just a little wound tight.
Talk about freaking out the kids, though.
Right. Erin was freaking out over the solo. You could see it over the course of the week. She's getting more and more stressed. So this, I'm not really surprised about it. This is Savannah's first solo for Abby, and she's going up against Lily. I think she's panicking right now.
Good morning, Miss Abby.
Good morning, Miss Abby.
Abby, there's already, like, issues.
What issues?
Erin came up to me in the lobby this morning and said, don't say anything about my daughter. And then she accused me of being a pathetic mother and walked out.
Are these women nuts or what? There is no way that anybody should be upsetting the children that are getting ready to go out on the stage and do a solo representing me. All right, ladies, I don't know what's going on, but the whole thing with these kids coming here from all over the country was that they dance together as one. They're a family. And like every family, there's arguments. But also, like a family, you have each other's back. So I don't want one child ostracized and out there, and you can't do that. All right? I'm using the can't word. Yeah, you don't do that. When you yell, you're not just upsetting your child, you're upsetting everyone.
That's not my intention
But you called me a pathetic mother in front of my child.
Okay, you win.
I know, but it's almost like you're the one upsetting her because you're embarrassing her.
Okay.